Hello, history enthusiasts. Welcome back to Pageturner, your portal to the most captivating historical narratives. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey along the Silk Roads, ancient arteries that connected East and West for millennia. Our guide for this expedition is Peter Frankopan's masterpiece, The Silk Roads: A New History of the World. Frankopan, a renowned historian at Oxford University, challenges conventional historical narratives, shifting our gaze eastward to unveil the pivotal role of the Silk Roads in shaping our world. Prepare to be transported back in time as we delve into this epic saga of cultural exchange, economic prosperity, and the interconnectedness of civilizations. Frankopan's book is not just about silk or roads, it's a paradigm shift in understanding world history. For centuries, Western narratives have dominated our understanding of the past. Frankopan disrupts this Eurocentric lens, repositioning the East, specifically the region encompassing Central Asia, the Middle East and China, as the nucleus of global affairs for much of recorded history. He argues that the Silk Roads, far from being peripheral trade routes, were the very arteries through which flowed the lifeblood of civilizations. These interconnected pathways facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, religions, and even diseases, profoundly influencing the course of history. Frankopan's compelling narrative challenges us to reconsider our assumptions and embrace a more inclusive and interconnected view of the past. The Silk Roads, a network of interconnected trade routes, emerged over 2,000 years ago, connecting the bustling markets of ancient China with the empires of the West. The name Silk Roads is somewhat misleading, as silk was just one of the many commodities traded along these routes. These roads spanned over 4,000 miles, traversing treacherous mountain passes, arid deserts, and fertile plains. They connected diverse cultures and empires, facilitating the exchange of not just goods, but also ideas, technologies, and beliefs. The rise of powerful empires like the Han Dynasty in China and the Roman Empire in the West fueled the growth of the Silk Roads, creating a demand for exotic goods and luxury items. This demand, coupled with advancements in transportation and navigation, propelled the expansion and significance of these ancient trade routes. The Silk Roads were more than just avenues for trade, they were vibrant conduits of cultural exchange. As merchants traversed these routes, they carried with them their languages, customs, and beliefs. This led to a rich intermingling of cultures along the Silk Roads, fostering a vibrant tapestry of human interaction. Buddhism, for instance, spread from its birthplace in India eastward along the Silk Roads, taking root in Central Asia, China, and beyond. Similarly, Islam traveled westward, leaving an enduring mark on the cultural and religious landscape of Central Asia and parts of Europe. The exchange of knowledge was equally profound. Paper-making, gunpowder, and the compass, innovations originating in the East, made their way westward along the Silk Roads, transforming societies and shaping the course of history. Section 5. Empires Forged and Broken. The Silk Roads played a pivotal role in the rise and fall of empires. Control over these trade routes often translated into immense wealth and power. Empires that secured key nodes along the Silk Roads could amass fortunes by taxing the flow of goods and controlling access to valuable resources. The Mongol Empire, under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, exemplified this dynamic. By uniting the fragmented tribes of the Eurasian steppe and securing control over vast stretches of the Silk Roads, the Mongols established the largest contiguous land empire in history. The Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and stability under Mongol rule, further fueled trade and cultural exchange along the Silk Roads. However, the Silk Roads could also contribute to an empire's downfall. As empires expanded and became reliant on the wealth generated from trade, they often became vulnerable to economic downturns, internal strife, and external threats. Section 6. Tales from the Silk Roads, a tapestry of humanity. Frankopan masterfully weaves together grand historical narratives with intimate personal stories, breathing life into the people who lived, traveled, and traded along the Silk Roads. We encounter intrepid merchants, devout pilgrims, ambitious rulers, and ordinary individuals whose lives were touched by the ebb and flow of commerce and cultural exchange. We meet Xuanzang, a Buddhist monk from China who embarked on a perilous journey to India in search of sacred scriptures. His epic adventure, spanning 17 years and covering thousands of miles, exemplifies the power of faith and the allure of the unknown. We also encounter Rabban Bar Salma, a Nestorian Christian monk from Mongol-controlled China who embarked on a diplomatic mission to Europe in the late 13th century. His travels offer a unique glimpse into the interconnectedness of East and West during this period. These personal stories remind us that history is ultimately about people, their dreams, struggles, and triumphs. Section 7. Beyond trade, ideas, religions, and diseases. The Silk Roads were not just conduits for goods and people, they also facilitated the transmission of ideas, religions, and even diseases. The exchange of knowledge, beliefs, and unfortunately pathogens had a profound impact on the course of history. The spread of Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity along the Silk Roads profoundly influenced the religious landscape of Asia, Europe, and Africa. These religions, carried by merchants, missionaries, and travelers, took root in new lands, adapting to local customs and beliefs. However, the interconnectedness fostered by the Silk Roads also had a darker side. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic that ravaged Asia and Europe in the 14th century, spread rapidly along trade routes, decimating populations and leaving an indelible mark on history. This tragic episode serves as a stark reminder of the complex and often unpredictable consequences of interconnectedness. Section 8. The enduring legacy of the Silk Roads. The Silk Roads may have declined in importance with the rise of maritime trade routes in the 15th century, but their legacy continues to shape our world today. The cultural exchange, technological innovations, and interconnectedness fostered by the Silk Roads left an enduring mark on civilizations across the globe. From the enduring influence of Buddhism in East Asia to the architectural marvels of Islamic Spain, the echoes of the Silk Roads can still be felt in the art, architecture, languages, and cuisines of countless cultures. Moreover, the Silk Roads serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of cross-cultural understanding, dialogue, and cooperation. In an increasingly interconnected world grappling with complex global challenges, the lessons of the Silk Roads resonate with renewed urgency. Section 9. Join the Pageturner community. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey along the Silk Roads. Peter Frankopan's The Silk Roads, A New History of the World is a must-read for anyone seeking to understand the interconnectedness of civilizations and the enduring legacy of these ancient trade routes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow history buffs. Don't forget to subscribe to Pageturner for more captivating historical narratives. Until next time, keep exploring the past.